Welcome everybody to Dr. Cush's Exotic Drinks. Dr. Cush. I pushed the wrong button moments ago. Hopefully you guys can all see me. Kyle will come running in here in a second if you can't. But we are not live on Instagram or on the other one. What's it called? Facebook. We're not there either. So that'll be fine. That's just fine. Welcome everybody to Dr. Cush's Exotic Drinks. I'm of course Dr. Cush, and we are here tonight to battle box. In the future, in the past, let's say in the past, I have mentioned how important it is to know the difference between whether or not you're going to shake a cocktail or stir a cocktail. They're two very different things. Both of them do the same thing. They chill the cocktail down. They will also add some water to the cocktail. They will, in some cases, aerate the cocktail. In some cases, give you a nice, clean, no ice cocktail. Lots and lots of stuff when it comes to shaking versus stirring a cocktail. So, what if we do the exact opposite of what we're supposed to do? That's what we're going to do tonight. We're going to test the difference between a shaken cocktail and a stirred cocktail and see if any of these classic cocktails that are meant to be one thing or another actually taste better if we stir or shake them. So that's what we're doing tonight. Hopefully you guys are interested in that. And if not, hey, I don't know what to tell you, because that's what's for dinner tonight, guys. If you don't want to eat it, go to bed hungry. Watch this introduction. Welcome to Dr. Cush's Exotic Drinks. I'm, of course, Dr. Cush, along with my barback Kyle. I'm not a real doctor, but I did spend almost 2 decades running some of LA's best bars. After years of teaching classes and training bartenders, I want to demystify the cocktail world for you. Let's try a few new things as I open up my bar to everybody. Belly up, chat, and let's have a drink. Because I forgot to go live on everything. All right, let me just fix this real quick. No big deal. I want to make sure that I can see everybody's stuff today. This is what happens when you have a live show, is everything doesn't work. That's not true. My wife would say, I got to say that everything does work. And that way, oh, there we go. Instagram is up. And we're going to activate this source. And we're going to push this little button. And now we are set. Great. If you're watching over on Instagram or on Facebook, hey, you can watch the show now. You can comment on the show and you can say hello. You can tell me, hey, Dr. Cush, I've just met you for the first time ever. I found you on Instagram. I found you on Facebook. And I think that you're an idiot. You can't shake a Manhattan. Well, that's exactly what we're going to be doing tonight. We're going to be shaking and stirring a Manhattan. We're going to be shaking and stirring a Boulevardier. We're going to be shaking and stirring, get this, a Mai Tai. Can't stir a Mai Tai. That's insane. That's crazy. Lunacy. That's lunatic talk. Turn on my little guy down here. So that's what we're going to do tonight. We're going to be bringing out the battle box. Kyle, my barback of many, many years, is going to come in here and help me mix around all this stuff. We're going to try and get to 3. If we can't get to 3, we're going to get to 2 and call it a day. So let me start off by saying hello to the people. Here's BGB the Bun. Came in extra early, tailgating the entire situation, and somebody mentioned that. I don't want to steal somebody's line. Somebody said that. Oh yeah. Oh no. Never mind. BGB the Bun. Good to see you there, pal. Good evening to Shawnee Panda Baker. Always a pleasure, my friend. Never a chore. Pismo to AZ. Doug the Thumbnail. Took a little time with it. Dusted off. Dusted off my old Photoshop skills and made 2 robots fighting each other, but the robots had bodies of shakers and stirs. I thought that was clever enough. I got 2 subscribers since I put that thing up, so maybe people found them. We're like, hey, I don't care for his content. Thumbnails are fire though. Tiki Court, cheers to you as well. Yes, it's going to be a snowpocalypse this year here in California. We are also suffering. It is, I just went outside to grab a few things on the way to the bar, and it was in the mid-60s. So I was freezing. I had to wear socks. I did not care for it. Oh, Roger G said, thanks to BGB for tailgating the show. There we go. Thanks, Roger G. Calm before the storm here. Temperatures, temp and triple from this morning. Oh, my goodness. It was 5. I don't even know what that's like. Everybody checking in with their temperatures. Here's Amy Beer, 17 degrees. That's not enough degrees. You guys should call your senators. Get more degrees out there. We got plenty of them. We could spare 2 or 3 degrees. I mean, if it was 63 today, I'd be miserable. But, you know, that's sometimes how it works. Moose. Moose is here. Moose, this is not going to work. I clearly am behind the 8 ball on today's show. Let's see if I can get it up there quick. I cannot, but we'll do it slow anyway. Good to see you, Moose. Yeah, Pismo. Did I say I had a Pismo? I think I did. Oh, yeah, Pismo. Dug the thumbnail. Thanks, Pismo. Who else we got in here? We got... Oh, DC Debbie Clark, winner of the 2023 Cush Dougie Derby. Finally back. Making a streak. 2 in a row, she says. 2 in a row. Can she do it again? Will we have her on Tuesday for 3? Find out. I love the technique lessons, but after tomorrow, maybe we could wait a while before we do a lesson about ice. It's a good idea. I don't think anybody wants... I listen. I'm already not the golden child of the algorithm. I don't think they want to hear me talk about ice even a little bit. Cocktail Lulu, very excited about Battle Box. I'm also pretty excited about Battle Box. Dougie G, the creator of the Battle Box. He actually built the Battle Box. It used to be a cardboard box. Now it is a wooden box with holes for straws. Pretty brilliant. Kyle Tender is here. Good to see you, Kyle Tender. I'm sure Kyle wants one of these. I know it's not Tiki Tuesday, but Kyle seems to like that. Yes. Yes. Secret seminar. Okay. Well, all right. I don't know if I have much more to tell you tonight. We will find a time for just, you know, like a meeting, just like a hangout, you know, where we're all just like hanging out in a room at one point. It'll probably go for about an hour. Might need some audio visual stuff. You know, we will find the time that it works for everybody. So don't not sign up for other seminars. I promise. The meeting at of the Cush, the Dr. Cush's Exotic Meetup will be at a time that everybody can make it. Not that many of you. 8. We can schedule our way around 8 people. Okay, Dr. Cush, let's promote you. No thanks. Thank you. No thanks. That's kick. Okay, let's get into these cocktails. I'm not going to get into the history of the cocktail. I'm not going to tell you that, you know, about the Manhattan and how it has a murky career. I'm not going to tell you about the Mai Tai. I did that all yesterday. If you are desperate to know about the Mai Tai, watch yesterday's show. It's all in there. Some of it's in there. I didn't go deep into it yesterday either. The Boulevardier, it came from a magazine. Named after a magazine. That's all you got to know about it. We're just going to get into these cocktails. We're just going to make them. So let's begin here. We'll start like this. Now, I did get a note or two from you guys yesterday that there's a chance from the other day. There's a chance that I liked the stirred one better than the shaken one because... What show was that? The Lion of Baltimore. That show. That because maybe I hadn't really fully stirred all the ingredients, and maybe I was getting some of the better ingredients in the other one. There's a chance. That's why we do these experiments, guys. So instead, today, we're just going to make half cocktails all day. We're going to start with one of my very favorite cocktails of all time. Easily one of my favorite cocktails of all time. This one is called the Manhattan. Incredibly simple to make. We're going to be putting in 2 ounces of some bourbon or rye. Find a whiskey you like. I like the Wheated Maker's Mark rye. Wheated Maker's Mark bourbon in my Manhattan. That's my thing. Don't let anybody tell you that just because you're not making it with rye means that you're some sort of scummy person. You're not. You're fine. You're doing great. Keep your head up. Sweet vermouth. We're going to be putting in half as much of that. So in this one, we're going to be putting in 1 ounce. Split between the two. Don't spill anything. Can't do that. I'll never leave this place. I gotta clean up and then redo the whole thing. And then we're gonna take some of these guys. These are Amy Beer's bitters, better known in the cocktail community as Angostura bitters, but they got Amy Beer's name on them. So thank you, Amy Beer, for sponsoring the bitters. We're gonna be putting in 2 dashes of some bitters. I like bitters. All right, another thing that I think possibly could have gone awry the other day when we were doing our experiments about shaken versus stirring is the ice. Ice is incredibly important. Please don't clip that. But the actual frozen water that we're putting in here is going to be very important. So we're making 6 drinks tonight. I have 6 large cubes of frozen clear ice that we're going to be using. That's all the ice we're going to be using. Each cocktail will get 1 large cube, and that is all it's going to get. You're going to have to fit the other way, though. You're not going to fit at all. Oh, goodness. See what I'm dealing with? You see this? See this garbage? Disgusting. There's got to be a better tool for this than what I'm using. But I'm not going to use it. Take this guy. Drop this into here. And we're good. All right, we're going to shake this one. We're going to stir this one. I'm also going to shake them and stir them separately. I was trying to be so clever the other day when I was stirring with one hand, shaking with the other hand. It didn't work. We're just going to do 20 seconds on each. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. We're going to wait till this one gets all the way in. There we go, pal. If you ever wonder why it's important to buy a stirring vessel, you're looking at it right now. Okay, here we go. We're in there, 20 seconds. Done. Uh-oh. Kyle, I don't see any of my straws, the long ones. If you find them on the way in, that'd be great. Otherwise, this whole night doesn't work. Let me get the bar ready for Kyle. As he comes in, we're just going to move some. We have a couple seats right here. We're just going to get those all set up for him, kick those off to the side. We'll find Battle Box over here underneath the Tiki sign. We'll put it down here for a second. And I have prepped a number of glasses. This is stirred right there. And this shaken right there. Should be good there. Kyle, I only need 2 straws. If you do find them, that would be spectacular. Otherwise, we're going to have to find another solution to this. We're going to pour in our shaken cocktail. This is a shaken Manhattan. Doing great. And a stirred Manhattan. While Kyle's frantically looking around the rest of the thing. But yes, we do need a rustling behind the bar cam. I'm not sure you guys would be really excited to see what's going on back here. Oh, Kyle, look at you, buddy. You've done it. All right. Thank you, bud. I'm going to move this. We got to get this out of here. Otherwise, we'll trip on it all night. Put some things down here. Throw this right in here. Just a little bit more rustling. Great. We're good. Okay, Kyle, you ready? Kyle is ready. Here is Battle Box. Kyle, if you could put them in this one and this one. Got it? Kyle feels good about that. All right, let's put these drinks out here. I have my stirred one, and I have my shaken one. They're a little out of focus, but that's how it's going to have to be. Now, what's going to happen is I'm going to turn around. I'm going to put it onto a different, or you guys, I'll put it onto the close cam so you guys can see what Kyle's doing. And then I won't be able to see. I'm going to turn off all of the visuals here and all of the comments. And so I will have a little bit of time to myself, just my thoughts and my taste buds. Kyle, are you ready? Here we go. I'm turning around. Kyle, do your thing. So there's only 2 options in this one. Hopefully I'll be able to figure them out. If we can't figure them out, I think that would be the most insane version of this. If I can figure them out, but one definitely tastes better than the other, and it's the opposite ones, that would be weird too. Hopefully what it is years and years of cocktail science. Are you ready? Cool. Hopefully years and years of cocktail science has made it so that we will we'll be right about this. So Kyle, good work. I'm turning it on to, do I have it on there? Yep, great. Okay, so this is all I can see now. I'm going to move all of this right over here. And we're going to move Battle Box back. And then I am going to turn off all comments. So if you have a comment that you need to make right now, make it to Kyle. If there's an emergency, if you guys see like a robber coming in here that I can't see and you need to get my attention, get Kyle's attention. He'll run in here. All right, so let me turn this off. Boop. And here we go. This is a perfectly engineered box. I'd like to give Doug all of his flowers on this. There is no way to miss. Sounds like they're both hitting. There's no way to miss the glass here, so we should be good. Okay. Start on the right side, move to the left side. Is my right, my left. And let's see, which one are we going to try first? I'd like to make a note about drinking a Manhattan through a straw. It seems to get you there quicker. Okay, that's the first one. I have some thoughts. Let's go to the next one. Oh, okay. All right, I got this one. I think. Let me taste it one more time. Yeah. Okay. So as far as why we shake versus why we stir, there is one main reason and then a couple minor reasons. The main reason that we shake a cocktail versus stirring a cocktail is something called specific gravity. It's a matter of how well we can get the ingredients to mesh. If you stir long enough, you will get all the ingredients to mesh, but some ingredients are a little harder to mesh together. When you're using something like vermouth, bitters, and bourbon, or vermouth, bitters, and rye, or gin and vermouth, those mix together pretty well. The reason that you wouldn't want to shake a cocktail is because you don't want the extra water that comes from the heat from shaking a cocktail. So if you want your cocktail to be super booze forward, then you want to stir your cocktail because you don't want to add a lot of extra water to it. If, on the other hand, you have something that has a lot of juice, a lot of lemon, a lot of citrus, a lot of that kind of stuff, you do want to shake your cocktail because you don't want those flavors hitting you so hard. Plus, there's a third, which is aeration. You want to, with a shaken cocktail, you're going to aerate it. You're going to sort of lighten it up by adding some air to it. You're not going to get air by stirring a cocktail. You're going to get air by shaking a cocktail. For this one, I can tell that this is different based solely on our second reason, which is water. This one, let's do this again. This one right here tastes way waterier than this one. This one got the water. This one has less of the water. Just make sure I got that right. Yeah, for sure. This one is colder than the other one. This one is warmer. Yeah, okay. I don't know how much I can draw this out. This one is shaken, and this one is stirred. Which one do I prefer? I prefer this one. I prefer stirred. So if I'm wrong, if this one is shaken, sorry, if this one is stirred and this one is shaken, we will have discovered something tonight, and that is that I prefer a shaken Manhattan. This is all my preference. You guys do whatever you want to do. I'm sorry. How do I? Oh, there. Let's do it like this. So this. Let's put our spoon. What do I do with my spoon? I got another one. Good news. This one right here is shaken. Sorry, this one right here is shaken. This one right here. This one's shaken. This one's stirred. That's what I'm going with. Okay. Let's bring back the chat here. Boop. Okay. Oh, you guys didn't say much. That's good. Okay, let's see how I did. Yes, this is the shaken one. This is the stirred one. This was, I think, the easiest one that we're gonna have. The next one, we're gonna do the Mai Tai. I don't know. I don't know how we're gonna do it, but yeah, that was pretty simple. So, what did we learn? We learned that if Dr. Cush shows up at your house, starts referring to himself in the third person, which is an odd thing that Dr. Cush does sometimes. If I show up to your house at some point and you're like, hey, what can I make it? I say Manhattan, you don't want to stir that. That's really all we've learned. This one definitely had more water in it. We don't want as much water in a big cocktail like that. So simple, nice and easy. Okay, let's get these out. Move these over here. Kyle will come and collect those here in a minute. Put this down here. Let's see what you guys got. People are liking the word waterier. Way waterier. Hashtag way waterier. Waterier. And then Doug says probably not how you spell it. You guys can fight about that later. Perfect. Great. Get these off to the side here. Let's get into the next one. Okay, the next one we're making is, of course... Oh, Kyle, do you want this? Do you want me to combine them, or do you want the two of them? Two. Okay, so now you know what that one is. There you go, pal. And now you know what that one is. I wish you good luck out there. I know you have a big night ahead of you, so you don't have to drink the whole thing. But there you go. Oh, Kyle's lawyer just showed up, so that's annoying. Probably annoying. Good to see you, Kyle's lawyer. Okay, let's get into our next cocktail. Next cocktail we're going to be doing in one of these and also one of these. Shaking and stirring. Shaking and stirring all frickin' night. Okay. It's going to be a little tougher to do this one exactly right. We want to get the exact same ingredients in here as much as possible. And it's going to be tough with the lime. But we're going to try our very best. We are also going to be putting in the way that our man, Trader Vic, said. We want to drop the lime into the glass. We're going to be stirring with the lime as well. Seems odd. Seems like maybe not a thing we need to do. But in the end, I think we'll be all right. So we're going to do it a little differently today in order to get the exact same amount. We're going to go ahead and do that. And then we're going to cut 2 full moons. And then we're going to cut 2 like half moons right there. Okay. And then we'll use this for just a little bit extra. So we'll start over here with our stirred, what do we call this? A stirred Mai Tai. Right here, and do our little magic trick. Over here. Oh. Unhelpful. Do this. Get that going. Beautiful. Drop that in here. And then we have two pretty similar limes. I probably could have brought out a little protractor, gotten it a little better, but come on. I'm a cocktail buffoon. That's what I do. Go ahead and shake this, or squeeze that. And then we're just going to go one of these, one of these, one of these, and one of these. That should be enough lime for half of a cocktail. Phew! Papa Mau Mau is now watching the show. Wasn't before. Now he is. All right. This right here is our Clement. We talked about it the other day. If you want to know more about it, watch the other show. We're not going to learn about it today. We're going to go ahead and put in, this is going to be a little different because we're going to go in between the 1/4 and 1/2 mark. We're going to try and hit it the same way, both places. So nice steady hands. I nailed it. We're going to be putting in some orgeat. We need 1/2 ounce of that for the whole thing. And thus, we need a 1/4 ounce in both. Looking good. 1/4 ounce. 1/4 ounce. And then we are going to still split our rum base with 2 different rums. I'm going to start over here with our delicious Myers rum. Had a really nice, so what does that mean? 1/2 ounce. 1/2 ounce of this in each. A really nice thing to say about Myers rum. If you want to learn about it, watch the other show. 1/2 ounce of that. 1/2 ounce of this. And then a little bit of our aguardiente artisanal rum by Gustoso. We're going to do 1/2 ounce of this. There we go. And 1/2 ounce of it over here. Incredibly similar cocktails. Almost to the atom, I would have to assume. And in doing so, we're going to use similar ice. So we'll shake each of these with one large clear cube, specifically made to look real nice. But today, doesn't matter what they look like, we're going to use them anyway. Great. All right, now we got to shake this guy. Did I bring my shaker out? Oh, I filled it with something else. Okay. We're doing great. Kyle, please remind me that I put that thing back in there without really washing it. I will forget. Put you over here. All right, let's give this, we're going to do 20 seconds apiece. Are we ready? Should we go into a scene while we shake? I think it's only fair, since I spent so much time this week really putting together these scenes. We're going to shake inside. Oh, you know what we're going to shake at? I just finished this one. We're going to shake at the fire, at the forest fire. It's like a campfire. Ready? There we go. Okay. Here we are at the campfire. Let's give it a shake. Here we go. And then, what's up, Tim? How you doing? What's up, Cyrus, Dr. Chinga Changa? What's going on? Good to have you. All right, let's give this a bit of a stir, 20 seconds. Okay, we have an issue, and I'll show you what this issue is. This is one of the reasons why we're not going to shake this one, or we're not going to stir this one. Inside of here, we have all these limes that are preventing the ice from getting down in there. So we're going to take these out for a second, reset the ice. Yeah, this is a disaster. Okay, ice coming out. You come here. We're going to throw the ice back in there, throw those here, just sort of squeeze those to the side. That's what we got right there. Not great. Not great. Certainly makes it harder to stir. We got 20 seconds. Did not care for that. Did not like stirring with limes in there. But if we think about it, that might actually help. Let's go back to normal. Turn off all these. Campfire 4 sounds great. Back to normal. That might actually help get some of the oils out of that lime. The reason we put the lime peels in there. Is it still? I think I gotta stop all sounds. Where's stop all sounds? Kyle, where's stop all sounds? Stop all sounds. Great. All sounds stopped. The reason that we put the lime in there is to get those oils off. Possibly now, because of the scraping on the outside, maybe we're getting some of those oils out there. Give that a smell. Smell pretty much the same. We have our shaken and we have our stirred. Let's use this again to extract our juice. Well, let's turn them this way so that it looks, you know, just in case the award committee's here. This is a stirred Mai Tai, not the most common thing on earth. And then this is a shaken cocktail. Takes a while. Papu Mau Mau wants to know what kind of strainer this is. With this one right here, this is a julep strainer, and this is a hawthorn strainer. Julep. Let's do this again. Julep strainer, meant for juleps. Not really. And then hawthorn. Okay, Kyle's back in here, so let's bring the whole system back up to speed. Put this down here. Throw this up. There we go. And we all remember the rules. I'm going to turn around. Oh, is it going to... What do you want? You just do whatever you... Oh, let me get rid of this first. Up here, up to the front. Oh, got it. Thanks, Kyle. Well, they certainly look different. Says, get this out of here. Well, can't show it there. They do look different. One of them is aerated. That's what we're looking at. Okay, Kyle, I'm going to turn around. You do what you got to do. Kyle is now going to mix these two up. Maybe he'll trick me. Maybe he'll do a little tomfoolery. Hopefully he doesn't poison me. That would be a tough way to go. Poisoned by your bar back. But I wouldn't be the first, I don't think. And he's going to go back and forth. Switcheroo. We're going to see if we can tell the difference between the shaken Mai Tai and the stirred Mai Tai. I think that means Kyle's ready. Let me hit this. Go to this guy. Perfect. What's up, everybody? We are going to put our straws in here. We're going gonna bring this back so that I can sip on it and so that it hits the mark. And let me turn off our thing. There we go. Okay. That sounds like glass. Okay. So what we have here is we have one and the other. Always start on the right. Let's see how we did. It tastes exactly like a Mai Tai. Limey. It when you add the lime oils, usually you'll get that sort of there's a flavor that Trix cereal used to have. If we are thinking, I know we were talking about doing some breakfast foods or breakfast cocktails at some point at a Tiki Oasis. I think doing Trix infused milk in order to make a milk punch for breakfast cocktails. I think that would be a really kind of an interesting way to do it because that lime is so important. I think I'm tasting a lot of lime in there. Tastes like a Mai Tai. Let's see how the other one did. Uh-oh. Okay. All right. We can do this. We can do this. Dang. Those are closer than I want them to be. I really don't want to miss this one. Okay, let's see. Let's try it again. A lot of lime. The orgeat is certainly in there. I find it. The two different rums, both in there. Let's try this one again. Uh-oh. Shoot. Dang, Kyle, we said we were going to do water, and I just didn't do water this time. Wow. Both equally cold. Both have a similar dilution. And both of them are big lime. What am I on? Oh, God. Okay. Uh, I don't know. Oh my God. Okay. Well, okay. Let's keep going. Let's see if we can get it. Okay. This one right here has a touch more of that like real lime just like a touch though. Like it might just be the side of the lime that I used. I know one side of the lime was a little more yellow than the other. This one, oh, I'm gonna run out of it. This one tastes great too. This one tastes great too. The only thing I have to go with is just a slight touch more lime in this one than in this one. So I guess I just got to guess. My thought, what camera am I on? My thought would be, because this one has a touch more lime, it's the shaken one. But I have no idea. And that's kind of alarming. That's kind of alarming. I thought this would be the easiest one, to be very honest with you. Let's get one more sip. Baby sips. Yeah, okay. I got it. As they warm up, the real lime becomes real apparent in this one. This one tastes like lime juice. This one tastes like the full lime. I have to go with that. I have to go with that. Because we have a whole other cocktail to get to. Yeah. I'm going shake and stirred. I'm going shake and stirred. Oh, shoot. It's crazy. As this one opens up, it gets a little sweeter. And as this one opens up, it gets more limey. Okay. I'm going with that. That's what I'm going with. Let's bring up the thing again. Did we do it? Oh, happy birthday, Doug. What, your birthday just happens right in the middle of this whole thing? Yes. Very happy birthday to Doug. Kyle's lawyer, but we mentioned Doug made this. So when James Bond's want to share, we'll talk about James Bond here in a second. Yes, very happy birthday. He looks a little stumped, but I have faith he'll figure it out. Dr. Jinga Janga made it. There's now 2 Dr. Jinga Jangas, so which is always the problem. Yes, if you guys, hopefully you guys were started chanting. I made it to the bar. Dr. Jinga Janga is here. Did we say happy birthday to Doug on Tuesday? No, we didn't say happy birthday to Doug on Tuesday. Happy birthday. Okay. Happy birthday, Doug. Don't second guess. Your first choice is always correct. Okay, did I get it? So this is, yeah, so this is stirred and this is shaken. Okay. Well, gosh, what do we learn from that one? Something kind of terrifying. The aeration, which is really, wait, is it this coming Tuesday or was it last Tuesday? Doug, you come in here, you drop bombs. I don't know what to do about it. You were in Taiwan for your birthday? Odd. Okay. What we learned is that, of course, aeration is important. I mean, if we still look at these two, they look different. I mean, the stirred one is clearer than this one. That's that aeration, but the aeration will, of course, let itself out. As for shaking the lime versus stirring the lime, it's a lot. It's still a lot of lime in both of them. So maybe shaking the lime isn't as important as we thought it was. Maybe just actually having the lime inside the vessel as you're heating it up is going to bring out those lime. This one was a complete shock to me. I did not expect these to be even close, even a little bit. I thought that these ones were going to be way, way far apart. The lesson for this is that, man, you can stir a Mai Tai. Oh, I'm gonna get letters. I'm gonna get letters. The Tiki community is not going to appreciate me. Maybe it's better that we aren't doing a seminar this time at Tiki Oasis, because I do not need to have the ultimate Mai Tai coming in and yelling at me about this. The lesson's that, man. The lesson is that, man. The lesson is that. Hashtag the lesson is that, man. I guess that's trending right now. All right, let's throw these down here. Kyle, if you want to come get... Oh, no, wait. Kyle, let me fix the next one. Okay. Boy, that is kind of shocking how similar those are. We're gonna have to do some more work into that. That is not, honestly, I threw that on there as like, okay, well, this will be the easy one. And then from there, it doesn't matter, right? Like, you know, it'll be like, oh, look at Cush, he's got that palette and everything. That one was too hard for me. It's just a little bit of extra lime in the shaken one, a little bit of an extra flavor of lime, like the peel of lime versus the other one. Okay, let's get into this next one very quickly. Oh, Kyle, do you want this one first, and then you can come in and get the rest of them? Do you want them together or separate? Yeah, you want them separate because, of course, you're gonna want to taste the difference there. Kyle, I don't have another stirring vessel. Do you have another stirring vessel for me? Great, thanks, buddy. You're the greatest. Okay, let's get into this next one. This next one I feel like is an age-old question. It is when you add a Campari or an Aperol to a cocktail, should you shake it? Should you stir it? The Shakeratu, which is a very, very easy drink to make. It is any of the Amari that we use, just shaken real hard so we get that sugar sort of spun, ready. My goodness, I'm drinking through. Oh, thanks, buddy. Drinking all that through the straw is not helping my air passage. When you add it, when you make Shakeratu, all you're doing is shaking up a liqueur. Is that enough to say we need to be shaking our Boulevardiers, our Negronis, all, you know, all those things? Well, we're about to find out. We're about to find out. Can we tell the difference between a shaken and a stirred Boulevardier? So let's make one. We want to put in 1.5 ounces of our whiskey into these guys. So we're going to be putting in 3/4 of an ounce of each. We'll start here, 3/4 of an ounce there, 3/4 of an ounce here. And then it's going to be 1 ounce, 1 ounce on the other side. So that's easy math. 1/2 ounce, 1/2 ounce. So a 1/2 ounce of sweet vermouth right there. 1/2 ounce sweet Italian vermouth. They're the exact same thing over here. And then because I don't love Campari, and I know I'm breaking a couple of your hearts. I don't love it. We're gonna do Aperol instead. So we're gonna do 1/2 ounce of Aperol into each of these. Here we go, 1/2 ounce of Aperol right there. And we are going to make it and shake it and get our little lives in order. Grab our huge things of ice from a new container. Boop. Boop. Let's go to a new scene. How about we go to pirate ship? There we go. Now we're shaking on a pirate ship. Let's give this a shake. Here we go. And then we're gonna stir this one. It's my favorite part. Okay. Let's leave our pirate ship. Oh. I guess we'll leave the pirate ship as the birds say goodbye to us. All right, Kyle. Come on in. We have a shaken and a stirred. We're just going to do our stirred over here. Oh, that says shaken. So we're going to do two. Okay. Do that here. I'll do shaken over here. Both of them through the same filter. there, and we'll put these up here. Kyle, we are ready for you. All right, Kyle's going to do the same thing. I'm going to turn around, and we will see exactly how well we can tell the difference between a Boulevardier shaken versus stirred. Is it so similar that it doesn't matter? Is one of them definitely better? We know that when liqueurs get shaken, they hold on to air a lot better than other things, although we were kind of proven wrong with the shaking versus the stirring of the Mai Tai. It was so very similar without being able to look at it that it was kind of alarming. And now it's sort of shaken my bartender roots, and we may have to plant a whole new tree here coming up. Okay. Kyle's really taking his time with that, loving this. He figured it out. Okay, Kyle's good. Let's pop this here. All right, buddy. Thanks for all your work. You're the best. Thumbs up to you as well. Kyle is, Kyle believes he's on screen almost all the time. All right, let's bring these back. And let's move our spoon. All right, let's turn off chat. Boop. Okay, and let's throw these in. Okay. All right. Start over here on the right. Go to the left. Oh, okay. Okay. Dang, what are we learning tonight? This is what I'm learning tonight. If there is juice in a cocktail, it is certainly okay to stir that cocktail. If it is shaken, now I don't know if I'm right or not. I like this one better. However, it may be that it's because I don't love red Italian liqueur. Not one of my favorite things. Red Italian liqueur is not one of my favorite things. So I think that the shaking sort of takes the red Italian liqueur and brings it down a little bit. It sort of tamps down the flavor of that. If we were to make this with something that I love, something like a like Strega, like the Witch, or even green chartreuse, to shake that up, would I like it more? Maybe not. But for red Italian vermouth, or for red Italian liqueur, Aperol, Campari, Ambrosia, those kinds of things, I like a little tamped down. Now I may be wrong on this, but so let me taste it again. Which one am I on? Okay, we're going close. So tough to see. As the director of the show, it's tough to not be able to watch the show. Yeah. I can tell the difference. I think I have an opinion. I think I'm probably coming at this with a bit of an opinion. Let's put them down. Show you guys what I think. Got a shaker over here. So this is a shaken cocktail. I think that this one is shaken. I think this one is stirred. Is that good? I think that one is stirred. I like this one better. I like the one that I think is shaken better. There's more water in it, and it tamps down a lot of that big flavor that those red Italian liqueurs have. Taste it one more time. See if I can change my mind real quick. Yeah. I don't like that one. I don't. This is totally on me. I just do not care for red Italian liquor. This is shaken. This is stirred. Let's bring back up and see what we got. Where is it? There you go. Boop. Okay. All right. Let's see. We'll go up here a little bit. Make it and shake it. Hashtag. Oh, Non-Touchable is here. What's up, Non-Touchable? Good to see you. Cocktail Lulu. Love the pirate ship, I guess. Oh gosh, what would be a disaster? Every Saturday on my cocktail class, I do this exact same comparison, but with Negronis. Yeah, it is a really good way to explain to people the difference. Negronis are a great, Negronis and Negroni family is a great way to do it. Okay, Kyle working overtime tonight. Let me know if you're not compensated. Kyle will be absolutely compensated. I've already let him build a 2-story structure underneath an orange tree. He's doing great. Otherwise it would be a disaster. Great. Now I got 2 of you. Whew, crazy. Let's see. By the way, yo, Cush, that is an awesome shirt, man. Thanks, buddy. Okay. Dr. Cush, yes, thank you. Oh, did I get it right? Oh, I didn't even check. Did I get it right? Yeah, stirred, shake. Okay, that one was easy. That one was easy. I've missed one in my whole time. Powers. What is it? Not Powers. A proper 12. Still, the only time I've ever missed one because it was so bad. Overall tonight, though, it is important to know if you don't like something that is full boozy, you want it to be a little tamped down, you don't love every ingredient in there, shaking that cocktail is great. I actually liked this one, the shaken one of this, because I don't like one of the ingredients. I don't love Aperol. I don't love Campari. I don't love it. If you are in the same boat as I am, shake it. If, however, you are a Shawnee P, the resident's Campari file, then maybe a stirred on that is good. The big thing is the stirring of the Mai Tais that, in my opinion, and as Doug said, I'm 963-1, was so close. I'm not positive. If you handed me a cocktail without me like looking into it, that I'd be able to tell the difference. So maybe we'll try some shaken versus stirred daiquiris here in the future. Maybe we'll try some shaken versus stirred whiskey sours. Maybe we'll do it with lemon juice here in the future because you don't drop lemon juice in there. We'll see how the lemon's in there. We'll see how much of a difference that makes. We have a lot going on. So yeah, I think that's what it was. So I guess also we talk about this a bunch. I've talked about this on one of my biggest ever short about James Bond's cocktail. If you are an international super spy and you have a really strong liquor forward drink and you get it shaken, you're going to take some of that flavor out, but you are going to add more water into it. That's what both of these cocktails taste like. They had a little bit more water into them. I could not tell the difference between dilution in the Mai Tai shaken versus stirred. So, yeah, sorry, buddy. Out of the Campari stirred we go. I know. I listen. You think it's my albatross. So I carry that thing around my neck. Killed an albatross, sunk the whole ship, and now water everywhere, not a drop to drink. We did it. Biggest surprise tonight, a stirred Mai Tai and a shaken Mai Tai are almost unrecognizable from each other. They are almost the exact same thing. The other two, pretty simple to tell. For my Manhattans, I want them stirred. For my Negronis, I want them shaken. Those are easy to tell. The other ones, not quite as easy. So that's what we have. That's what I have for you guys. We went a little long tonight because it is Battle Box. But I do want to thank you guys all for showing up. Remember, this class will always remain free, but if you can't help out, we have a Patreon, a PayPal, and a Venmo. That's financial. If you can help me out financially, I get it. That'd be great. If you can't, I also get it. In fact, I probably get it even more. These are tough times. a better way to help out is to find other people that you think might like this show. This is a community show, so the more of the community that we have here, the more fun we will have up until a point. At some point, we got to cut people off, you know. That's ridiculous. So tell your friends about the show. And the best thing you can do, the number one best thing that you can do is keep showing up. We do class here Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. We will be back here on Tuesday to do a class. We'll be back here next Thursday to do a class, and we'll be back here next Saturday to do a class where we meet together as a group and drink drinks and chat and have a fun time without having to go out with those disease-ridden bars in the world. Quick reminder, unfortunately, we did not get a seminar this year at Arizona Tiki Oasis, but we will have a super secret meetup for Dr. Cush's Exotic Drinks. We'll figure out what room it is. If you guys want to send me your email, thank you, Roger. Roger's the first one to send it. If you guys want to send me your email, we'll put you guys on a very special, very secret list of people that can come out and hang out for an hour with old Dr. Cush, and I might talk for like 50 of those minutes. Maybe we will, maybe we won't. We definitely will. We're going to do that. That's what we got. Thank you guys so much for joining Dr. Cush's Exotic Drinks. I'm Dr. Cush. Why don't we leave you? Oh, I created a whole new scene today, and I thought maybe some of my people would like it. For all of you that are going through one of the worst winter storms we've had in years, just know that I also feel very, very cold here too. I have a winter scene now. It's chilly over here too, in the mid 60s. So thank you guys for joining me here at Dr. Cush's Exotic Drinks. I'm Dr. Cush, and drinking Manhattans through a straw is a bad idea. Thanks, guys. Until yeah, should we DM you to pass along emails? Yeah, I don't have another way to do it right now. I will absolutely have a different way, but if you want to make sure that you are on that list, yeah, you can DM me however you got. I have it Instagram, I have Facebook, I have the rest of it. But right now, I'm chilly. I gotta go get wrapped up in some blankets. Ooh, very, very cold. Thank you guys for joining. And what do we always say? We always say, oh, the thing doesn't work. That's what we always say. But we'll say better things this time, like... Bye! Oh, and also, now that we have two Dr. Jinga Jangas in the world... Are you Dr. Jinga Janga? We're gonna figure out which one is the true Dr. Jinga Janga. But for real, guys... Bye! Are you trying to drive me crazy? You too, Dr. Jinga Jangas. Bye! Bye, guys.